Assalamu alaikum class metric. How things are going? I hope all the matters will be fine. Class metric, today we are going to study our chapter number 3, professions. Class, profession means a job, especially that requires high skills or training. Okay class, all of you come to page number 7. I am going to read this chapter, teaching. Once in the word for teacher is akhund. It comes from a Persian word khandan, which means to read. It is said that God writes his law on the hearts of man, and the teacher is one who can read what he writes on the human heart. This message is a reflection of God's word found in the sacred writings. Class, reflection generally means that throwing back of a light from a surface. The sacred writing, class, sacred means holy, as well as enshrined in the work of creation, all of which came from the divine command. Class, here we have a word enshrined. It means preserved, or you can say that protected. Something which is enshrined is holy or sacred. Hence, a teacher is a reader par excellence. Class, here we have an adverb par excellence, and it's the highest degree, and it means better than all other. One who fulfills God's command expressed in the first word of the revelation, Wahi, which says read. The teacher is one who knows how to read God's words, be it written on the human heart or the holy book or in nature. Hence, our own language possesses a word, akhund, which is the best expression of a teacher's status and dignity. Such a high position requires that a teacher strive to be more and more worthy of it. Class, normally worthy means notable or important, but here it means that having such qualities that deserve this status. This a teacher does by cultivating several personal and professional qualities. This explains why people in the East have always had a very high regard for teachers, revering them as holy. Here class, revering means respecting. The first and most important quality of a teacher is that he or she loves and appreciates the profession. He must prefer the welfare and progress of the student and keep their interests in the first place. He or she has an awe and respect for the human beings he or she deals with, since God's law is inscribed upon their hearts. Class, inscribed means written. Teachers speak of the wonders of nature with reverence, since they have come into being by divine decree. Class, here we have a word reverence, which means respect, and we have another word decree, official order of something, or you can say that command. They ponder over the sacred writings. Class, here ponder means think, which tell us the meaning of life and the way to live it fully. No other work could please them better. Another necessary quality of good teachers is thirst for knowledge. Before teaching others to read, they must themselves know how to read. The best teachers are always those who remain students forever. They are humble enough to learn from any and everyone, even those younger or less gifted than themselves. This is why they drink deeply from the sources of truth, beauty and goodness. Goodness means virtue. A very important quality of a teacher is that he or she not only strives, turn the page, to know what is true, good and beautiful, but also seeks to incorporate these in the life. Here class, incorporate means include. Class, on page number 7, we have a word strive, that means making great efforts. They practice what they preach after the examples of the prophet of God, who taught by the words in the holy book as well as by his deeds in everyday life. Class, we have our next profession, that is fishing. I am going to start the reading. About 3/4 of our earth is covered with water. The rivers and oceans of the world are full of fishes. These fishes are an important source of our food, and millions of people are engaged in catching fish. This is not just a hobby, but an occupation and a flourishing trade. The fishermen sometimes work individually in their small boats and sometimes work together on large boats with machinery needed to catch fish from deep waters. They stay at sea for days and even weeks and return with tons of fish. These ships have proper arrangements for storing the fish so that catch is not spoiled before reaching the market. Class, first of all, we have a word here, hobby. That means activity for enjoyment which you do in your leisure time. And then we have occupation, which means the activity or task for which one is regularly paid. And then we have spoiled. It means when something becomes spoiled. So we have here passive voice, is spoiled. And we use here passive voice because we are discussing an action whose cause is not known. We don't know why this action happened. So we use here passive voice. The fishermen of Pakistan also engage in both kinds of fishing, inland or freshwater fishing, and sea or marine. Class, inland means within the land, and marine means relating to sea. Freshwater fish are caught from rivers, streams, canals, lakes, and ponds. Class, stream means small river and canal means waterway. And most of the time they are artificial. It means they are not natural source of water, they are made artificially. This is done with nets of various sizes. These fishermen sometimes need no boats at all. The fish caught from fresh water are usually small but tastier. They are sold locally as well as sent to the nearby towns. Class, here we have word tastier. Class, tastier is tasty is an adjective and tastier is the comparative degree of tasty. We use tastier here because we compare two things. Marine fishing is done in the Arabian Sea along the coast. In fishing season, boats of all sizes go out, face the dangers of the sea and catch fish. Sometimes the weather turns rough without any warning. These boats are then at the mercy of the storms against which they are quite helpless. The government is now taking keen interest in improving and modernizing the fish industry. Class, modernizing means to make something up to date. Fishermen are given loans to buy bigger and better boats or trawlers so that they can go farther from the shore and fish in deeper waters. Class, here we have word farther and trawlers. Farther is the comparative form of far. It's also an adjective. And you know the meaning of far, distant. And then we have trawlers. Class, trawler means a fishing boat that uses fishing net to catch fish. A fishing boat contain fish net. Fishing nets of good quality are being made available at low prices. Fish harbors and fish markets are being set up. Class, here we have word harbors. Class, harbor is a place where ships are loaded, unloaded, or anchored and repaired. And class, anchor means fix with anchor. Fix with anchor. And now class, what is anchor? It means a tool like that. Look at here. I hope you have watched this thing. Class, a tool like that which is used to grip the vessel means shape, to the bottom of the sea to resist movement. Weather stations have been built along the coast and on offshore islands to warn the fishing boats of storms. Class, here we have a word offshore which means away from shore. Some boats are now also fitted with wireless receivers. A fisheries training institute and a fisheries technological laboratory have also been established at Karachi. Several byproducts are obtained from fish, for example, glue, manure and liver oil. Class, here we have a word byproduct. It means secondary product, or you can say that apart from main product, other than main product. And we have another word manure, which means fertilizer, which we use for growing crops. Fishing is one of our most important industries, but chemical waste and oil thrown in the rivers and the sea are causing damage to the freshwater and marine life. Now class, we have done the reading of this chapter.